Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, those who know what the hell you're yet. Hopalong PR here. We are back playing Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, the 3rd chapter. Alright, so sorry for skipping over this door in the last episode. I was on a time crunch and I didn't want to skip anything. So, without further ado, those who have not proven themselves in battle are not worthy of stepping inside. Should you wish to be deemed worthy, struggle through 100 battles. Yeah, I've got that. Open the door? Yes. It's not even a question, bro. Well, with the amount of grinding I've done... Star Chamber. Who's it for? Oh, it's for all of us. Alright. Shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Alright. So what's the memory fragment? Encloses a report on the damage dealt to the former Principality of North Embria by the Salt Pail. Oh yeah, you guys did tell me that the Salt Pail was pillars of salt, so contained is research on the pail itself. Holy City of Eteria, Congregation for the Sacraments. Jesus Christ, I just got done playing SCP and now I'm witnessing this game's version of SCP. Hereby report to you, Your Holiness, ever at the sight of the goddess. The report contains classified information and may only be read by those with clearance to do so. Certain sections of the utmost secrecy have also been blacked out. So it's been redacted. Progression of the events after the Pale's appearance. July 1st, 1178, 5:40 a.m. Urgent report came in from the Hellas Cathedral, the then Principality, now estate, of North Ambria in northern Zemeria. It is stated that a giant white pillar, so tall it appears to kiss the clouds, had appeared on the outskirts of the city. Bishop Alexei, the one who sent the report, behaved as if extremely unsettled by what was happening. Well, no shit, I'd be extremely unsettled if a giant salt pillar just came out of nowhere. By urgent order of the committee, 2 Knights of the Grail Slider, 8th Dominion, aka Roaring Lion, and a Squire, both of whom were working on another mission in a nearby nation, were dispatched to perform a formal investigation. Fun fact, and I only know this because of Cold Steel 2, the Roaring Lion was the Dominion, or the traveling priest, that got Gaius so into, learning about the land so that way he'd end up at Thor's. Yeah, this game connects this. Well, not this game, but you know what I mean. These beautiful developers know what they're doing with interlacing characters. They hurry to the scene where the 8th Merkbah unit. Please note that the Merkbahs had only recently been put into that point. They arrived promptly. 6:22 a.m. This is what they saw. Yeah. Closest photograph has an object now known as the Salt Pail. At this point, it was far larger than the term pail would suggest. Smore came to a massive tower, soared hundreds of Argrea into the air. The 2 knights proved the following observation regarding the situation of the arrival. We met with a mighty hailstorm of blowing in our direction from the Halisk, or so it appeared at first, until we eventually realized the storm contained not ice, but salt. The object's surface was completely covered with salt, making it impossible to tell what it actually looked like underneath. Surrounding air has become powdered salt. It falls to the ground like snow falling into a tundra. Spread of the salinification process was startling rapid, and the affected area spread in the blink of an eye. By the time the Grail Slider arrived, the entire landscape on the capital had turned to salt. The lives of many who lived there, like the aforementioned Bishop Alexei, had already been lost. Yet the spread did not stop there. After the salt pail appeared, the vast Confucius forest zone north of the capital was crystallized and collapsed. Bridges also collapsed, rendering all the main highways of the city unusable. Please note, by this point, the then ruler Prince Balman had already fled the country to a nearby nation. 2 days passed since the pail's appearance. By this point, roughly half the entire principality had become a sea of salt. Countless refugees had fled to the southern side of the country because the river Greve stood between it and the affected area. Finally, 3 days after the pail's appearance, the salinification process stopped at dawn. As a result, the knights were able to advance on the capital of Halisk with a hope of investigating the salt pail. That afternoon, they finally reached it. What they found looked completely different from how the Pale was before they arrived in Northumbria. In the center of the sulfonite area, they found an object that was a mere 2.5 auger in height. The surface was no longer blackened in salt. Rather, it looked like it was something that had been carved out of it. It is now believed that the Pale's mass decreased as the salinification process progressed. In a smaller state, the Pale lost the power to turn swatches of the country to salt, but its ability to salify was very much intact. Anything that it touched, even for a millisecond, was instantly turned to salt. It was the utmost importance to handle it with care. In order to complete the mission without physical contact, Grailsletter required the use of the Sacred to Glenspear, which was delivered to them from the High Seat in Eteria, since it had been kept closely sealed away within the High Seal in Eteria. Still, while the recovery mission was ultimately deemed a success, the damage already caused equally vast and significant. No damage to surrounding nations was reported, but resulted in destruction of 3 of the 5 administrative districts of the Principality, including its capital. Over a third of its whole population, along with travelers from elsewhere, lost their lives. There's nothing to say of the emotional damage caused. Due to the sudden outbreak, the hearts of Northumbria's people were overwhelmed with fear of uncertainty. Wait, so this is what happened to Sarah's homeland, wasn't it? Wasn't it Northumbria? From a humanitarian and religious perspective, a swift response from the Septian Church was all but necessary. The decision to dispatch personnel to that region right away. Upon arrival, they set out rebuilding the damaged church and healing both the physical and mental wounds of the people. Those who were left orphaned, the crisis, were taken into the gospel facilities. Okay, not that gospel. They would be cared for until adulthood. The northern region of the country, which had been turned entirely to salt, was placed under the church's control. It had been a restricted area ever since. And then the Jaeger showed up. Supplementary notes. After some time, the country's former leader, Prince Belmont, attempted to rebuild the government, but given that he had fled the country during the hour of need, caring only for himself and not his people, all authority he once had was gone. The following year, the country's people led an armed uprising. The Principality of Northumbria was no more. Eventually, elections were held, and the country became a democracy, thus beginning the birth of the autonomous state we now know of. It was also when the former Principality's armed forces reformed as a vigilante corps. Given the extreme poverty of the state, however, the majority of said corps considered gathering foreign currency to be the utmost importance. This is how a large-scale Jaeger corps known from the Northern Jaegers was first established. So yes, that is what happened. As far as the rest of the Zemeria is concerned, this is where the tale of the Salt Pale ends. But a number of very important questions still remain unanswered. Perhaps the most obvious of these, where it came from. But despite considerable size of an object that appeared from the outskirts populated the city, no information is available regarding the moment it first appeared. The most popular theory that it was due to something akin to spiritual translocation, but no hard evidence exists to support this or any other theory. Of more importance, however, it is positioning the teachings of the Septian Church. The Pale clearly different in nature to the artifacts, and appears to be more fundamentalist magnification of the goddess' powers of creation. Committee report. The limits of our knowledge at present, this is as far as we can get to the truth. There are some who have proposed that it may be one of the septarians, but no evidence has been found in legend or scripture to support this belief. Okay, septarians, I forget. That term's been coming up from time and time again. I forget what it is, if it's been explained at all. I need to look into it. Nevertheless, these questions and many others need answering. The Congregation for the Sacraments continues to study the Salt Pale to this day. The most accepted proposal comes from those who believe the Pale should be seen as nothing more than a gift from Idios, and they continue to consider it various means for the church to make good use of it. Yes, like sending, what's his nuts? Weissman, to the depths of Gehenna. Ooh, there we go. The most realistic of these plans using it in the manufacture of a sacred tool used for execution. Parts of the Pale were cut away using high-pressure water and then surrounded with a cylinder made from the salt crystal, allowing them to be fired directly into the target without requiring the user to make a direct contact. Should the bolt make successful contact with a human, their whole body would turn to salt, killing them in mere seconds. There are no known means for reversing or stopping the process. This approach does not come without flaws. It seems unwise to be careless with an object we still do not understand the true nature of. For one thing, there are also humanitarian concerns with executing people in this matter. Still, it does bear mentioning that should there ever be a case where a target needs to be eliminated without fail, this is the most surefire way to carry it out. So that should go without saying. Research on it is intended to continue in the future. So the church really placed Weissman at the top of their to-get list at that point. I don't know if it's regarding liberal arc or just because he was being a giant power-hungry dick. Either way. Appendix regarding the aforementioned sacred tool. Trial begins, use a sacred tool, top secret work only. Permission granted to use in the execution of Weissman. Using the okay. Second one is Weissman. I don't know who the first one is. Results were extremely favorable. No damage caused to the surrounding area. Target also successfully erased. I say the second one was Weissman because it's fired from the bowgun. So it was used once before to kill someone. Question is, who would have been that much of a power threat to the church? Appendix about the target. The target, orphaned by the salt pail when it first appeared. Brief history of blank is followed. Joined the Septian Church, joins the Congregation of Sacraments as an official, promoted to bishop, declared a heretic, and excommunicated from the church. So to get the answer to that, we need to know more about the church's hierarchy. Petrification makes perfect sense. Really, Kevin? You're not gonna say, let's just pretend you guys didn't see any of that? Oh, yes. There is a sun door that I can open. Oh, goddammit, no. I need to go back to the base because it's Josette. Oh, while I am fucking around with getting the right party members, something cool happened, guys. And to me, it's just like fucking awesome. So I feel like sharing. So I recently played a game called Flesh Forward, which is like I put it in the description. It's like a 2D Resident Evil, but it's done just like so well and so beautifully. The game is just, and I love it. And here's the cool thing. The creators of the game somehow found my video and said, thank you for putting this gameplay video up. It means a lot to us to, see people play our game. And my first response, as you can only guess, is, holy shit, you guys did a fantastic job. I can't wait to see what the full game is, because if you haven't seen it, I watched even a little of it. You can see what I mean by it's done beautifully. I was a big dunderhead during it, but then again, what else is new? Wait. Just in case. There's nothing but death waiting for me after this. And a band who takes to the skies. Josette. Open the door? Yep. Okay, off you go. Hopefully not into death's claws. Hopefully. All the rooms look so cool. There's the star room, the sun room, and the moon room. Shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. What is said memory fragment? Why can't you ever be straight with us? Western Calvard. Ordering liberal. 2,200 Argray above ground level. Bobcat. Are the Sky Bandits have to deal with Sky Bandits? That'd be funny. Ironic being the case, primarily. Alright, is all that maneuvering necessary, Don and/or Kyle? And/or Josette? Valeria Lake's visible on the other side of the mountain range, which means we're almost at the border. Right on schedule, too. Reduce our speed to 60%. Kyle, keep our course clear and the altitude the same. You got it. Reducing speed to 60. Course and altitude both good to go. All right, we're looking good. All we need to do is stay to this course and we'll be there in no time. Time for us to kick back and relax. Finally. Good job, guys. It's good to know that we should be able to make the delivery on time, too. You're telling me. The Kapua delivery service is all about trust, reliability, and happy customers. Without those, we got nothing. Still can't believe this is our actual thing now, though. Same here. None of this would have been possible if Queen Alicia hadn't pardoned us either. I don't think I've ever been as shocked as when I found out that we were off of the hook for everything. I know, right? And how she paid off our debts with her own funds. She's the reason we can keep this baby here and keep on flying. No one can take the Bobcat from us now. There's nothing in this world big enough to pay off our debt to her. Damn straight. Still, the least we can do is pay her back by the money she used on our behalf. Yeah, at the rate we're going, we should be squared away in that front in no time. Uh-oh. Sounds like we got ourselves a new job to help with. Oh, you've reached the Kapua delivery service. Yes, I see. Tomorrow morning, then. Certainly. Absolutely. All right. See you then. Sounds right. Where from? From Calvard, actually. Someone wants to sell a small parcel delivered to Gransel. If it's Gransel, then we can take care of that the day after tomorrow. Man, who'd have guessed business would be booming when we started the company up? Makes sense, though. There aren't any delivery companies out there who can offer the kind of flexibility we do. Oh yeah, speaking of the capital, for me to ask. What were you doing in the guild there this morning, Don? I only just remembered it, but it did have me wondering at the time. Oh, right. You actually got a little something to do that. I do? You see, someone sent a letter from over in the Empire, and here's the best part. That someone was no other than Joshua. Really? Now, there's someone we don't hear from often. Can't believe you took this long to mention us. I would have wanted to hear this, like, right away. My bad. This morning was just so busy it slipped my mind. Anyway, why don't you do the honors and read it for us aloud? With pleasure. Please be something just, I don't know. Have faith in Joshua. 1 second. Forgot how Joshua's going around the Empire right now. Wonder what he's getting up to. Yeah. Or where he is in the country. It's a damn big place after all. Well, whatever he's at, I hope he's doing all right for himself. What's the holdup, Josette? You gonna read the letter or not? It's brimmed with the top with a stele, isn't it? 0700, antique artwork. Huh? What? It's not what it says, is it? Yeah, it is. Because this isn't a letter. It's a receipt from this morning's delivery. What? No way. It's also the one you should have been given to the person who delivered to the records. You're kidding me. Got a really bad feeling about this. Letter from Joshua was in an envelope from the Empire. So was the receipt this morning. Which means... I'm so sorry, Josette. Must have gone and attached a letter to the parcel by mistake. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Anyway, I'll get in touch with the client right away. They should still have it, so let them know it's ours. I should be able to get it back. You dummy! How could you go and screw something this important up? How? Do you have any idea how happy I was when I heard Joshua send us the letter and then you... Josette, I really am sorry. This one completely on me. You got every right to be mad. Oh, it's always on you. You've been the sloppy one, the one who makes stupid mistakes and screws up everything. Oh, harsh. Harsh, Josette. Hold on a minute, Josette. You might still be able to get that letter back, you know. There's no need to be that hard on him. You, stay out of this. Hell, we only came skybed at the face because you're screwing things up. If you hadn't got duped into signing that contract, things would have been different. You know idea how much... Josette! Ah. I get that you're mad, but there's no reason to drag that up. Don regrets what happened enough as it is. Besides what? No, she's right. That was all my fault, just like this is. If I'd been smarter instead of getting suckered in, we would have never been driven from our home. Oh. Now look what you've done. Some things are best left undiscussed, and that's definitely one of them. Oh. Cool. Wasn't we'd still be in our ancestral home, living life of luxury. Drinking high-class tea, playing music, getting called to fancy parties from time to time. But nah, had to go and ruin it for all of us. Hey now. We've got no attachment to our old lives, you know. It's all in the past. Aw, she had a cat. I had to get greedy and fall for the obvious trap right in front of me. Because of that, we lost everything we had and ended up with nothing but a mountain of debt in return. Lost everything our ancestors built up just like that. Well, there's a bigger idiot out there than me. Sure, I've never met him. It's like you deserve the blame, Don. Might have been partly responsible, but so are we for being such naive kids. So they got conned. At the point, Kyle. So it comes down to me at the end of the day. Come on, back me up here, Josette. No. That doesn't sound good. What's going on? You got trouble, boss. Sir. What is it? It's one of those red ships on our tail. They're societies, weren't they? No way. Well, that was a quick climb. Not good. Don. I got it. Can't afford to lose focus. Number one priority is protecting our cargo. We need to focus on shaking them off. Yes, sir. Hear me, lads. We got ourselves an emergency. Get ready for battle. Got jobs to do. Do them. Airship battle? Bobcat, huh? Familiar with it? Oh, is that our favorite flunky? You could say that. Surprised what I'm seeing here, though. So I saw them, they were sky bandits, but it looks like they've been running a delivery service now. Really now. Talk about simpletons. They have no interest in fighting us. Let's leave them be. Not so fast. Have you forgotten our mission? I'd say the perfect target for carrying it out, wouldn't you? Wait, you're pulling my leg right. Attacking them? We only need to test whether they operate properly today. There's no reason to actually use them in combat. Please, my comrade. You're never going to move up the ranks with that attitude. Target is a Royal Army airship. I'd agree with you. But it's just an isolated ship full of ex-bandits. There's no risk to be had here. Suppose that's true. Besides, 13 factories want accurate combat data. No way we're going to get punished for doing this. Might even earn ourselves a nice reward. Alright, you talk a good game. But if things backfires, you're taking responsibility for whatever happens. More importantly, blue hair. Was there another sibling that we don't know? Yeah, I saw it, but what? It's not alone. There are a bunch of weapons I've never seen before on it. They're coming this way. Heh, you only want to fight, huh? Focus on firing from the rear to fight them, Josette. Got it. Alright, machine gun mode enabled. Is everything in order? Yep. Get right to work. Ooh. Okay. Rules. Shoot on the approaching ships and missiles. Controls are follow. Okay, key fire. Cancel. Hold. Notebook, change view. You have unlimited ammo, but take heed. Shoot for too long, and you'll shoot slower. Okay, so... Oh! Oh, hey! This is neat. No! No! It's fine. Oh. You fuck. Alright. Shit. Is anything going well, guys? Shit. Get. Oh. God damn it. No! Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. No! This is not going well. Just throwing that out there, in case you guys were wondering. Okay. Stopping that one seemed extremely good. Not gonna let you hit me, Mr. Missile. Oh. It hit me. Fuck. Fuck. Is there, like, an end timer anywhere? Please? Huh. Is that the last one? No. All right, back in. Whew, is that the last of them? I don't know. Can't let our guard down just yet. Just that heat signal coming at 4 o'clock. Can you see what it is? I'll get right on it. What is that? It's like it's got a person in it. No, it's coming this way. It's an attack helicopter. I remember fighting those fucking things. All right, sorry about that. Not bad for silly ex-bandits. The luck is just about run out. After all, no one stands a chance against the almighty Gilbert. Of course it is. Onward of G Apache. Time to shoot down the Bobcat. Really, Gilbert? Yeah, can't shake him. Small, but he's persistent. Whatever you do, don't drop speed, Kyle. I know. Try making it to the opening to escape, Josette. I'll try. No, I'll do it. Exactly. Is this how Gilbert crash landed? Should be leading my shots more. You want to stop there, friend? Oh, fuck. There he is. Get wrecked, son. Oh, he's firing significantly more. I think I'm pissing him off. Fuck. Poop. Ah, from down there. Fucking cunt. I'm gonna lose. I have 2% health. Yep, there it goes. Technically, it is a death counter. God damn it. Who would have thought the death counter would have been raised by this? Holy fuck. I finally did it. Oh. I have no idea why I suck so much. Where's the parachute? Nope. Self-destruct, probably. Big victory's mine flag. So, that's what he crashed in. And that's what we later kicked the snot out of. What should we do? Should we go down and recover him? What? Oh. Forget it. I say we just leave him. Lord Campanella seems to have taken quite a liking to him, though. You sure? I think it's all the more reason we should leave him. You know what Lord Campanella's personality is like? You'll probably find the whole thing much more entertaining this way. I guess you're right. Did I get him? I'll say. This fellow looks like he fell into Valeria Lake, so he'll be fine. Society guys beat it too. Damn fine job you did there, Josette. Not for you, probably be the one swimming in the lake right now. Yeah, you did great. Oh, there's no need to make that big of a deal out of it. Well, I could have thrown him off our trail even without my help if you had a bit more time, Kyle. Besides, it's all possible because of Don's leadership. Oh. What's wrong, Josette? Oh, yeah. Huh? Are you two still stuck on that? There's really something to be said about being honest with one another. Hop to it, Josette. Got something you gotta say? Spit it out. Right. I'm sorry, Don. But you'll forgive me for how badly I messed up? Why else would I be saying sorry to you? You don't make me repeat myself. What's up with you? Really, I'm the luckiest bastard alive. Who else can say the younger sister as great as you? No one. That's who. Saw that. Everyone can hear you. Sorry. Oh, and sorry for all that too, Kyle. And thanks. Forget it. It was all you. Is your ladyship in here? Yep. What's up? I am, but what is it? Well, when I was securing the cargo earlier after we got attacked, found this envelope on the floor in the storeroom. Just wondering if you had any idea what it could be. It's a letter from Joshua. Wait. Could it be? Looks like our client didn't get a receipt or our letter this time. And every time I think I can't get any stupider. Anyway, it's this thing here. Handed over the envelope. From the Empire. This has to be it. There a problem? There was, but it's all fine now. Thanks for giving this to me. Aw, anything for you, your ladyship. Well, I'll get back to work. Really, we found the letter. Lucky us, huh? So what's written in it? You better tell me, goddammit. Let's see. Apparently he's going to be leaving the Empire soon. Says he's in the middle of looking for someone. I wonder where he's going next. That it though? Figured there'd be a personal message for you in there or something. Oh, there is, but it's not much. Says not to forget to take it easy once in a while and to look after yourself. That's how he cares about you in his own way. There's one more thing under it too. Estelle? This bitch from his staff for brains. There's no harm in acting tough, but it's all for nothing if you go and get yourself hurt. She can just mind her own business. Sounds like something she'd write, though. She was nice of them to take time to send us a letter, huh? Anyway, I'd say break time's over for us. Yeah, we're gonna need to get a move on if we want to make our next delivery on time. Should I speed her up then, Don? Yeah, we're gonna make up for lost time. Raise up to 90%, thrust 2000 SPH. Yes, sir. It's finally over. It's finally done. It was fun, but detection. Yay! Ooh, all goodies. All right. Well, it's getting to be about that time, so I'm going to end the episode here. Sorry that we just did the doors, but hey, this was, I don't say entertaining and important. Interformant. Yeah, let's go with that one. But anyhow, thank you guys for watching. If anything you want to say, how much I suck at that fucking minigame, by all means, go right ahead. Come up with some colorful metaphor, though. Just saying I suck doesn't do it justice. Get creative. Anyhow, guys, thank you for staying weird.